Welcome back to The Morning Blend. A New York Times article said about 30% of the American population at any time is looking for gluten-free products. It's not always easy to find things without the proteins that cause problems and food that also tastes good.
That's the key, right? Our next guest set out on a mission to make cookies so delicious that you'd never believe they're gluten-free. Maureen Sherman is the co-president of Wickedly Wholesome. They are wickedly awesome, I'll tell you that.
We'll take that.
And she's going to share the recipe. It's crazy, and tips so that you can make delicious baked goods at home. Good to have you here.
I'm thrilled to be here. Thank you.
So great to see you. Before we taste test, really quick, what was the inspiration for you starting this cookie business?
4 years ago, I was diagnosed with celiac, and I loved cookies. And when I went out trying to find all these different cookies, I couldn't find any I wanted to eat. So I said, you know what, I'm going to make some cookies for myself. And then I thought, you know what, other people should have good cookies also, even if they have food restrictions.
I love it. I think that's fantastic.
You don't think everybody needs to do gluten-free, but if they want to, or if they have a sensitivity, or if they actually have celiac, this is a great option.
It sure is. You know, people need to, you know, check with their doctor. They have to listen to their body. But there are a lot of people who can enjoy gluten, you know, filled food.
Yes.
In fact, my sister, who I started the company with, Alice, she has no problems with gluten. And so when we decided to do this company together, she said, okay, we'll do gluten-free, but make sure they're cookies I want to eat too.
Yeah.
I love that. I think
Did it happen?
It did. I did. Well, why don't you try it and find out?
Yeah. Oh, we got to talk about the T-shirts because that's your sister right there, right?
That's my beautiful sister, and that is her wonderful husband, Zach, and they are our T-shirt models.
I love it. Okay,
We put an exclamation point over it, right?
Gluten-free bad bleep right there. That's the exclamation point, but that's a great picture. Let's go ahead and taste these because we want to prove to people before we mix some up that these are actually delicious.
Yeah.
So
Which
give me
one
a
do you
taste.
want to try?
Is this chocolate
I'm going
chip?
for the turtle.
Chocolate chip.
Okay, I'm going to taste this. Tiff's going to do the turtle.
I want to go right in the center.
So we have 7 different types, and you two are sampling 2 of them.
Oh my gosh, that's good.
Oh, I'm glad. Yes.
Delicious.
A fun story.
I just ate all the caramel in the middle.
That's good. When we were at
It's yummy.
the Oak Creek Fall Festival, I was telling someone, you know, these cookies are so delicious, you know, you won't believe they're gluten-free. And I hear out of the corner, some woman goes, well, see about that. And I was like, oh. So I handed her a cookie, and all of a sudden she goes, oh, you're right. And I said, all right, well, see, good. So it's hard to believe. People often don't want to try it if it's gluten-free.
They're delicious. Why are gluten-free cookies so expensive, though?
Oh my gosh, the gluten-free flours are just so outrageously expensive. So let me give you an example. If you bought all-purpose wheat flour, 5 pounds of it at the grocery store today, it's $1.79 for all 5 pounds. If you were to use almond flour and buy that 5 pounds, $58.08.
That's crazy.
That is insane. And almond flour is one of the main ingredients.
It's a really important ingredient in gluten-free cookies, and that's because it gives that moisture and it helps take away any of the grittiness.
All right, I want to go ahead and provide some baking tips because I love that you're sharing not just a recipe, but also some tips on how you do this. Starting with the fact that you suggest disinfecting your baking tools and your bowls with rubbing alcohol to remove any traces of gluten. So we're going to clean this right here.
Yeah, you're just going to spray it, so it's real simple.
And what's in our spray bottles?
It's all just
it's
just rubbing alcohol.
Yep, just rubbing alcohol.
So now here's the thing: 2 things to keep in mind when you're doing this. One, it's going to smell like a doctor's office for about a minute and a half.
It does.
And that's okay because it means now you have sterile and it takes away all the traces of gluten that you might have. Okay. And so how do you know when it's ready? You smell it. And so if it still smells a little bit, just put it down for a minute and you're fine.
Let it air out.
Okay, let it air out. The second thing is you never want to spray rubbing alcohol around an open flame.
Good tip.
Creating a fireball is not part of the gluten-free experience.
Got it. No fireballs.
No, it's not.
The next thing, and we have a visual example here, is do not overmix. This is fascinating. This cookie right here is overmixed.
I've seen a million of cookies like that.
Thing is. Okay, I'm going to just hold it up. It's like a piece of paper. Yeah. Okay, it's ugly, she says. This is one that is not overmixed, and look at how beautiful and delicious it looks.
Same recipe, just overmixed versus
very different. Exactly.
Oh, wow.
That's crazy.
So what we're going to do here is we're just going to start making. So we have our butter and our sugars in there, and the recipe is on your website. So if anyone wants to download it,
I think this is incredible. By the way, she sells her cookies online, yet she's giving you the recipe.
Well, exactly, because here's the thing. sometimes I just want to sit at home in my lazy boy with a glass of wine, and I want cookies to come to my door.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want cookies to come to your door, you're going to want to order them online, but we are sharing the recipe. All right,
Exactly.
we're mixing things up here. The last tip you have is always use 2 to 3 types of flour in one recipe. Never use just one type of flour.
Exactly.
What's the reason for that?
Well, the reason for that is gluten-free flours tend to be one-dimensional.
Yeah.
They won't give you the flavor or the texture that you're looking for.
What are the flours in this one?
So the general ratio is if you're going to be substituting, what I would recommend is to start with about 50% brown rice flour. That'll give you structure. You want 25% white rice flour.
That's
that gives
very
it,
thin.
Yeah, and gives it a little tenderness, you know, a little sweetness.
Okay.
But then you want that almond flour. Like I said, that gives it its moisture.
And what are the
About
other
25%.
ingredients, just really quick, that are here? We've got
eggs.
eggs.
Anything you would want in your own kitchen. Okay. So we've got eggs and vanilla and chocolate chip we are making cookies with no preservatives, no gums in them.
Yeah, where's the xanthan gum?
I know. You find that in
most
so many
gluten-free
cookies.
stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is seriously gross, okay?
Okay.
Xanthan gum, if you look on the web and you see, you know, at a trusted medical resource, what are the side effects of xanthan gum? They're a laxative.
Yes.
So that's what's going to happen is you're going to get bad stomach cramps and be looking for a bathroom if you are.
And someone with celiac already has those issues.
Has those issues. I'm like, thank you.
My best friend has
All right.
celiac, I know. Real quick, I want to mention also
Yes.
your mixing tip. The reason how you know you haven't overmixed it is because it's still a little stiff.
It's a little stiff,
Right.
exactly.
I just wanted to say, we're out of time, but I wanted to make
Yes,
sure that
please.
since we showed you the example, what not to do. It's it still needs to be a little stiff.
Yes.
Now,
Okay.
people can order your cookies online. Real quick, say the different kinds of cookies. We're going to put up the offer right now, so list those for us really quick.
All right, we have chocolate chip, M&M, double chocolate chip, turtle, oatmeal raisin, butterscotch oatmeal, and dark chocolate dried cherry oatmeal.
I am sending my best friend some of your cookies this afternoon.
And here's the website. So you can go to the website, and here's the thing. You can buy a dozen, let's say, as an example, and you can pick exactly what's in that dozen. If you want them all chocolate chip, you're good. If you want 6 turtles, 6 this, if you want some of the butterscotch, you create your box. You can deliver them to a friend. They ship all over the world. And if you're a Morning Blend viewer, you're super lucky because there's 10% off right now if you use the Morning Blend code MB1. The offer ends January 16th. WickedlyWholesome.com is the website to visit.
Thanks, Maureen.
Fantastic. They're delicious.
Pleasure.
Really
Thank you
are.
so much.
Yes,
we appreciate it.
Thank you.